afternoon. I'm Swati Joshi. You're watching our rolling coverage on phase 2 polls in the state of West Bengal. Let me first tell you about the top developments so far. Let's begin with voter turnout. So till 1 p.m., the voter turnout that has been reported in Bengal for phase 2 has crossed 60%. It at 61.11%. That's the total voter turnout in Bengal as of 1 p.m. Let's also talk about the statements coming in. So Sanjay Raut has called the massive deployment of the security forces to terrorize voters. So a charge of terrorism there coming in from Sanjay Raut. BJP candidate was attacked in South 24 Parganas. An EVM glitch was reported at the Howrah constituency. We're also given to understand that a TMC BJP scuffle broke out at the Bijpur constituency. Lathi charge was done to control crowd in West Bardhaman. Amid all this, a Congress neta has hailed deployment of CRPF in Bengal. ISF has alleged an attack by TMC at Fannagar. As far as Falta is concerned, BJP button blocked controversy has emerged. We're also given to understand that the RG Kaur victim's mother versus TMC workers. That was a situation in Panihati from where the RG Kaur victim's mother is contesting elections. Let's now take a look at the district-wide numbers that have come in terms of voter turnout of these districts. As far as Hooghly is concerned, voter turnout reported till about 1 p.m. is 64.57%. The total turnout till 1 p.m. in Howrah is 60.68%. In Kolkata North, it's 60.18%. In Kolkata South, 57.73%. In Nadia, it's 61.41%. That's the total voter turnout till about 1 p.m. North 24 Parganas, 59.20%. Purba Bardhaman, it's 66.80%. South 24 Parganas, 58.58% is the total voter turnout. And if you talk about the second phase, then it's 61.11 till about 1 p.m. That's the overall voter turnout. Let me go across to my colleagues. We have Shivam joining us on the broadcast at the moment. All eyes, of course, Shivam, also are on the voter turnout, whether it will surpass the 93% that was witnessed in phase 1. And also, everyone waiting to decode what this bumper turnout means.
Exactly, Swati. On some occasions, it is almost similar to what happened in the first phase. There were, certain instances of violence being reported in first phase also coming from Malda, other areas as well. But, by the evening, we have seen record voter turnout that was happening. There was a little expectations of certain experts that because the second phase is in the urban, suburban areas where, they are working class and they normally, traditionally don't go out and vote that much. But again, the numbers that are coming out so far is giving a good picture that because right now also the temperature has, come down. It was the peak, hot day, peak time, the hot day has already registered quite a large, jump from what we have seen at from 11 p.m. to 1 p.m. There is almost a jump of 20-21%. And if the trend continues, we can still see another, record of numbers, record percentage coming in. After that, they will be also focused on the numbers of extra voters because again, the same argument will come that SIR has generated a total number of votes, so the percentage might have increased. But in the first wave also, we have seen after all these arguments as well, almost 25 lakh more voters were added. So if around a similar number adds into this phase as well, then over a half crore voters will be added in the overall list, which makes a huge statement when it comes to anti-incumbency that the BJP is trying to make, or the TMC, which is basically trying to say that people are fearful that they might not get to vote again if they don't vote in this particular election because
there are a lot of issues
so
and narratives as far as both political sides are concerned. Shivam, do stay on with us. We have some reports coming in as far as the Falta controversy is concerned. BJP is now leveling an explosive charge of EVM manipulation in Falta. BJP claims that its EVM button in some booths of the Falta constituency have been taped and blocked to favor TMC candidate Jahangir Khan. The Bharatiya Janata Party isn't just shouting from the sidelines. They are presenting what they call hard evidence of sabotage, while sources close to Election Commission are saying that repolling might be an option if reports are found to be true. Meanwhile, BJP IT cell chief Amit Malviya has attacked Mamata Banerjee over the alleged EVM tampering issue in South 24 Parganas Falta constituency. He said, now we know why was Mamata Banerjee defending criminal Jahangir. He also said the same template of Diamond Harbour model was used by Abhishek Banerjee to secure Lok Sabha seat. He is demanding repolling on the affected booths in Falta. So BJP is demanding repolling, and as far as sources in Election Commission are concerned, they are saying that repolling might be done. In fact, we also heard the CEO, Bengal CEO earlier, who said it might be done where it is required. BJP heavyweight from Bhawanipur, Suvendu Adhikari, also spoke on the alleged EVM tampering issue. Listen in.
बहुत कैंपेन कर दिया हम लोग। आज वोटर्स को शांतिपूर्वक तरीके से वोट डालना देना चाहिए और हम लोग को व्यवस्था देखने के लिए घूमना चाहिए। ज्यादा आदमी लेकर, इतना पत्रकार लेकर ये सब नहीं करना चाहिए। बहुत कैंपेन कर दिया हम लोग। आज वोटर्स को शांतिपूर्वक तरीके से वोट डालना देना चाहिए और हम लोग को व्यवस्था देखने के लिए घूमना चाहिए। ज्यादा आदमी लेकर, इतना पत्रकार लेकर ये सब नहीं करना चाहिए।
So you heard Suvendu Adhikari, who says there should be peaceful voting. The voters should be allowed to cast their vote. Amidst all this, there are visuals also playing on your screens. First reports came in of violence, of vandalism from several districts, several parts of West Bengal for phase 2 elections, and then the EVM controversy. BJP alleges, and there's a video that is doing the rounds, BJP says that's hard evidence of EVM manipulation. Their allegation is that as far as the BJP buttons are concerned, there was a tape applied on that so as to block voters from, in case they wanted to cast their vote for the Bharatiya Janata Party, to ensure that the vote goes to Jahangir, who's contesting from Falta constituency. We have some breaking inputs coming in as well on the broadcast. Bloody battle for Bengal. Suvendu Adhikari claims attack by TMC goons. He claims hooligans targeted him and has blamed Mamata Banerjee's goons for assault. Suvendu Adhikari says these are outsiders, not voters. Serious accusations, allegations there being leveled by Suvendu Adhikari, who says TMC goons have attacked him. Let's go across to Ridhita, who's getting us more details on this. Ridhita, Suvendu Adhikari was earlier seen in a verbal spat with some people. He is also alleging that the TMC goons have attacked him.
Absolutely. Early in the afternoon today, we have seen that as Suvendu Adhikari concluded all his as Suvendu Adhikari concluded all his checking of the booths that were over the Bhawanipur area, he had reached the 73rd ward, and there in the 73rd ward he was attacked by a group of people who were chanting Joy Bangla. Now in a return, Suvendu Adhikari stated the men who Suvendu Adhikari was with, they also chanted back the Jai Shri Ram slogan, after which a slogan war had led down between the both, and in this process the police had to come down because it became so heated that lathi charge had to be instilled to disperse the crowd. However, after this, the Election Commission has sought for a report in this matter, and now we get to understand that Suvendu Adhikari is blaming or pointing his fingers towards the Trinamool workers, stating that these people were not voters of the very area, rather these people were TMC goons who were pre-planned to launch an attack on Suvendu Adhikari as he was moving, as his movement was all throughout Bhawanipur today. Today morning also we had seen that in the same road of Chakraborty, a clash of people had been seen between the TMC and the BJP workers. At one side, the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee was sitting, and on the other side, the leader of opposition Suvendu Adhikari was campaigning. So on this very seat of Bhawanipur, which is a bullseye this time, it is a high voltage treatment that is going on from the morning. At one side, we are seeing Chief Minister touring over the area to see all the booths are having peaceful elections. On the other side, we also see Suvendu Adhikari, who had been touring over the Bhawanipur seats and ensuring that no intimidation of voters takes place and a peaceful vote is conducted over the constituency.
All right, Ridhita, do stay on with us. Let's take a look at what has transpired so far. So, phase 2 voting is underway. 142 seats are in fray in the second phase. And as polling began, reports of violence and vandalism started emerging from several parts of the state in the early hours. Incidents have been reported from Nadia, Hooghly, South 24 Parganas, North 24 Parganas, West Bardhaman, and many other areas. Poll-related violence, it seems, continues to cast a shadow over elections in the state, and all too familiar patterns seen time and again. Security has now been tightened in sensitive areas with forces on alert as voting continues through the day. Reports have emerged from Nadia district in West Bengal of an alleged attack on a BJP polling agent at booth number 53 in the Chhapra Assembly constituency. According to BJP candidate Saikat Sarkar, the incident took place around 6 a.m. in the morning when party agent Musharraf Hussain was on his way to the booth. He was allegedly obstructed and then attacked, resulting in a head injury. The BJP further alleged that the agent was assaulted with sticks and rods and has demanded strict action in the matter. The Election Commission has taken note of the incident and has sought a detailed report.
मुशर्रफ मीर है, इसको सुबह 5:30-6 बजे टीएमसी का जो यहाँ के कैंडिडेट है, वो कैंडिडेट का नाम है जेवेद शेख और वो क्रिमिनल का हेड है। वो इलेक्शन कमीशन उसको दागी भी अनाउंस किया है। उसका क्रिमिनल वाले जो है वही ये काम किया है।
গতকাল রাত থেকে আমাদের হাটরা গ্রামে ওরা প্রচুর ধমকি যে ভোটের পর ডেকে নেবো, মেরে দেবো, হ্যাঁ ভোট দিতে হয় তৃণমূলকে, হ্যাঁ এই সারা রাত করে বেরিয়েছে। সকালে আমি বিজেপির এজেন্ট, আমি বুথ এজেন্ট দিতে যাচ্ছিলাম এবং আইএসএফ এর 4জন ছিল এজেন্ট, আমাদের প্রচুর অ্যাটাক করে, মারধর করে।
क्या आप ट्रांसलेट कर सकते हैं ये क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं?
सुबह 5:40 to 6 तो 6 बजे 5:40 6 बजे वो जा रहा था ये के लिए आपका क्या बूथ एजेंट के लिए। तो बूथ में उसके समय वो आप उसको नहीं, आईएसएफ का भी एजेंट भी था, उसको भी पीटा और इसको बंदूक से पीछे से रॉड से उसको मातो 6 सिलाई उसको माथे पे
6 स्टिचेस आए हैं। 6 स्टिचेस आए हैं जी।
6 स्टिचेस आए, ठीक है। और ये है कॉम्प्लेन।
Reports have also emerged of a scuffle involving TMC councillor, a BJP candidate and an independent candidate in the Bijpur Assembly constituency of North 24 Parganas. According to reports, TMC councillor from Kancharapara municipality, Kalyan Kaur, was allegedly seen roaming within 100 meters of a polling booth, which led to objections being raised. BJP candidate Sudipta Basu reportedly raised his voice and confronted the councillor, leading to an altercation between the two. Soon after, the independent candidate from Bijpur constituency also reached the spot, following which a scuffle broke out among all three. And during the incident, the TMC councillor was allegedly pushed and fell to the ground. Meanwhile, 2 suspected individuals were also detained from the spot who were allegedly found roaming in the area. Tensions also escalated at polling booths in Pranganj in South 24 Parganas. A heated altercation broke out between ISF candidate Naushad Siddiqui and CRPF personnel at the site. According to reports, police had to resort to lathi charge to bring the situation under control. Clashes were also reported between supporters of the ISF and the TMC in the area. The situation was later brought under control, with security forces maintaining a strong presence at the booths. Ratna Debnath, mother of RG Kaur victim, faced protests during polling in Panihati. She alleged that a group of people created chaos, surrounded her vehicle and raised "Go Back" slogans. She claimed the protesters were linked to TMC and demanded strict action. Meanwhile, the victim's father also alleged intimidation by a group of men on motorbikes, claiming police asked them to leave instead of intervening.
तृणमूल का जो दरिंदा गुंडा वो लोग खड़ा हुआ था, हम लोग जब वो से जा रहा था वो स्लोगन शुरू कर दिया। उसके बाद हम लोग उसको देख के हम लोग उतरे और उस टाइम में और भी उसको आदमी को लेके आया। हम पुलिस को कंप्लेन किया, पुलिस 4-5 सीआरपीएफ को भेज दिया। ऐसे चलते रहा। मीडिया भी उधर बहुत था, उसका वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग भी चला। वो लोग हमारे ऊपर अटैक करने का कोशिश किया और पुलिस ने हमको बोलता है आप चलाइए, हम दिखता है। वो उसको हटा नहीं रहा है, हमको उधर से भगा दिया।
लेकिन क्यों आप लोगों का ऐसा, आप लोगों के साथ ऐसा क्यों किया गया?
वो लोग डर गया हमसे, इसलिए ऐसा कर रहा है। ये लोग ये जो राजनीति को तो बिजनेस बना दिया।
We have some breaking inputs coming in, and this is a reaction from Union Minister Piyush Goyal on Phase 2 polling in West Bengal. Piyush Goyal credits the Election Commission of India for fear-free voting. Says there's a strong public anger which is reflected in votes. 61% turnout shows free, fair voting. He's talking about the voter turnout till 1 p.m. and also says that BJP is confident of gains in West Bengal, in Tamil Nadu and Kerala as well.
Well, states are going to post very favorable results for the National Democratic Alliance. We will, of course, retain Puducherry and Assam, but we will also form governments in West Bengal and Tamil Nadu. We'll increase our vote share and have more seats or open our account in Kerala in a bigger way in this election. In the long run, the Bharatiya Janata Party-led National Democratic Alliance, with its growing acceptability and public faith and trust in Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is clearly the alternative to the corrupt, inept governments led by the Rahul Gandhi family, Congress Party, or the Mamata Banerjee family, Trinamool Congress, or the Stalin family, DMK. All of these are private limited companies run by these families against a strong, people-driven, worker-driven organization like the Bharatiya Janata Party and our friends.
Well, they're saying NDA is an alternative to family-run parties. A quick break with that. A lot more lined up on the other side.